Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
My name's Tyson with Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech. Do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. I want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove to tonight's Iowa Class 2A District 14 District Final between the visiting Kuemper Knights of Carroll and your hometown OABCIG Falcons. Neil Cruz bringing you the action here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Madison Jurgensen running the video and the camera tonight. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to do what I can to bring you the best action we can tonight here from the district final. Should be a good played game tonight. Looking at records, OABCIG comes in the number 1 seed in the district with a 14-8 record, led by head coach Tyler Johnson and assisted by Jeff Rasmussen. The Kuemper Knights come in led by head coach Randall Snyder, assisted by Riley Bach, Kurt Brosmani, Andy Ryman, and Matt Luhano. They come into the record of 17-17. The Knights come to us out of the Hawkeye 10 Conference with the likes of Clarinda, Glenwood, Creston, and Harlan. Neil Cruz bringing you the action here. Class 2A District 14 Final. The winner of tonight's game will play in the Substate Final on Tuesday at a site to be determined against the winner of the game in District 13, which is number 1 Van Meter and number 2 Sheraton. Both very good teams. Van Meter kind of a Class 2A powerhouse the last 5, 6, 7 years, and so it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. Be right back with more pregame here from Ida Grove. Neil Cruz on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. Fuller Digital bringing you OABCIG Falcon Baseball District Final against the Kuemper Knights out of Carroll. We'll run down some starting lineups for you here. First for the Kuemper Knights out of Carroll. They come to us out of the Hawkeye 10 Conference, a record of 17-17, but trust me, folks, do not let that 500 record fool you one bit. 2 years ago in 2022, Kuemper went into the postseason with a losing record, as they did this year, and advanced to the state tournament and beat OABCIG on the way there. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So, starting lineup for the Kuemper Knights, leading off will be number 7, the center fielder, Carter Putney. Number 10, the third baseman, Benicio Lujano. Batting third will be the pitcher on the mound tonight, number 4, Ethan Lau. His twin brother, left fielder, number 3, Evan Lau, will be batting fourth. Batting fifth for the Knights will be number 11, the second baseman, Tristan Jansen. And then it'll be number 5, the right fielder, John Bays. Batting seventh will be the first baseman, number 2, Josh Langle. Number 13, the catcher, Charles Mayhall. And batting ninth will be number 8, the shortstop, Mason Nurl. And now for your OABCIG Falcons starting lineup tonight in the district final. Leading off will be freshman number 35, the shortstop, Jax DeJean. Number 3, the third baseman, Miles Chesney. Batting third will be number 34, the first baseman, Evan Hoffman. On the mound tonight for the Falcons, number 1, Bryson Kohler. Number 20, the left fielder, Cade Spots. Playing second base, number 4, Miles Beck. Batting seventh will be the catcher, number 21, Isaac Hoffling. Number 12, the center fielder, Kelton Ladwig. And batting ninth will be the right fielder, number 2, Andrew Parks. That is the starting lineups for your game tonight. The OABCIG Falcons in district final action here in Ida Grove against the visiting Knights of Carroll Kuemper. The Kuemper Knights will be wearing their away jerseys, red jerseys with gold numbers and letters, white pants with red trim. The Falcons will be wearing their white pants with their purple jerseys and white lettering. Neil Cruz with Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you the game tonight. Let's talk a little bit more about that 2022. Carroll come in to the postseason with, that is the last time these two teams met, and on varsity bound since 07, these two teams have only met 3 times, with Kuemper coming out on top all 3 times. And in 2022, they met in the third round of the tournament as they are tonight, and Kuemper come away with a 7-1 win. In 2012, they had a 12-1 win, and in 2010, they had a 10-1 win. OABCIG, the number 1 seed in the district. Carroll Kuemper, the number 2 seed. OABCIG got here by the way of beating Southeast Valley, the number 5 seed, in kind of comeback fashion. I think they come back and beat them. I believe it was 10-9. And Kuemper with a win over Pocahontas area. So that is set. The umpire coaches meeting is over. They're just about ready to run some starting lineups in-house. We're going to step aside and take a couple minutes worth of commercials, and we'll be right back before first pitch here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Curry Seeds in Odebolt is a proud supporter of the OABCIG Falcons. As your local farmer-owned and operated source for DeKalb and Asgrow since 1984, we know the importance of getting the right seed for your operation. DeKalb and Asgrow bring you the best genetics and technology to manage the most important inputs to your operation. Come see John or David today. Go Falcons!
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are robots
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Ida Bowl, fun and fantastic food in one location. Some of the reviews you'll find, the food is always great and comes in generous portions. The service is awesome. They are so accommodating, a great place for a family celebration. Check out their Facebook page and you'll see what I'm talking about. Featuring daily lunch specials, superb supper options, and stick around for the bowling. It'll be a strike every time when you roll into Ida Bowl in Ida Grove.
Welcome to your new home from Ida Grove Homes. Your new home is strong. It's built with state-of-the-art indoor construction techniques and expertise in a controlled environment. Your new home is tough with exceptional energy efficiency and lower maintenance costs. Your new home is an outstanding value. We deliver homes faster at a lower cost with guaranteed pricing. Your new home is unique with endless floor plan and design options. Check them out at our website.
So stop by Ida Grove Homes and let us introduce you to your new home.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. OABCIG High School as the Falcons take on the Knights out of Kuemper Catholic in district final play here from Ida Grove. The winner of tonight's game will play Tuesday in the Substate final against the winner of District 13, and that will be either Van Meter or Sheraton. Both teams rated high in the state of Iowa. I think Van Meter has 6 losses and Sheraton with 2. So it'll be a tightly contested game over there as well. On the mound for the Falcons tonight is junior number 1 Bryson Kohler. He has a 2-2 record on the season, 31.1 innings pitched. Let's see. He has an ERA of 2.90, a WHIP of 1.34. WHIP is they add up all the hits and the walks that the pitcher gives up, and then divided by how many innings. So it's walks and hits per inning. So a 1.34, not a bad whip for high school baseball. He's got a 263 batting average against him. The lineup for the Kuemper Knights, they will start with center fielder number 7, senior Carter Putney, and then third baseman number 10, Benicio Lujano, and then Ethan Lau, the pitcher. The Knights as a team, a batting average of 263. The Falcons with a batting average of 360. Quite high in the state of Iowa rankings, Class 2A. Are they? Defense for the Falcons, Hofling behind the plate, Hoffman at first, back at second, DeJean at short, Chesney at third, Spots in left, Ladwig in center, and Parks in right. And we're just about ready to go. I'm going to have a 7:05 first pitch here as Kohler takes the mound against number 7 senior Carter Putney. Comes in with a 291 batting average for the Knights. First pitch in for a strike against Putney. So Kohler with a head in the count, 0-1. Putney with 117 at-bats leads the team in that category. Ground ball down the first base line, foul for a strike, 0-2 from Kohler to Putney. This 17-17 record the Knights bring in 34 games. That is, they got to play a lot of weekend tournaments. Falcons 14-8 with 22 games, and the way the season's been going, lots of rain and cancellations. The 17-17 record just amazes me that they got 34 games in. Third pitch in, up and outside, make it a 1-2 count to Putney, the center fielder. Defense for the Falcons set and ready to go. Kohler out of the windup. Breaking ball gets away from him, up and away. 2-2 the count, evens it out to Putney. Putney on the season leads the team with 10 doubles. He's tied for team lead with 2 home runs, and he's struck out 20 times. But with 117 at-bats, it's bound to happen. The 2-2 from Kohler, swing and a miss! Out number 1 as the Falcons get things going in prime fashion tonight. Bryson Kohler with a strikeout, and that'll bring up number 10 for the Knights, senior Benicio Lujano. Team leading .355 batting average, 27 RBIs. A team lead also leads the team with 39 hits, 33 singles. First pitch from Kohler, in for a strike. He started things off on the right foot tonight. District final play here in Ida Grove. What more do you want, folks? Beautiful night here. Baseball going on. Foul ball back. Kohler leads the count 0-2. Hot day out tonight. I was kind of worried about coming out here and sitting in the sun, but we get here tonight, and Mr. Larry Allen sets us up right behind the fence, just to the right of home plate. Man, this breeze we got going is nice. The 0-2 from Kohler. Ground ball to Beck. He grabs it on 2 bounces, secures it over to first to Hoffman for the out. 2 down here in the first. And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, the pitcher for the Knights, number 4, Ethan Lowe. Lowe comes in. Ethan, twin brother Evan, will hit 4th. Ethan comes in with a .317 batting average, 30 singles, 3 doubles, 14 RBIs on the season. First just a bit high. Ethan leads the team in walks with 30, 104 at-bats for Ethan. The 1-0 swung on, base hit to right center field, and the Knights got one aboard here in the first. Ethan Lowe with a single to right field, and that'll bring up his twin brother Evan Lowe, playing left field tonight. Evan with a .238 batting average. I wonder if there were any bets on the season between these twin brothers. Ethan's got him in batting average, but Ethan also has a lot more strikeouts, so Evan's got him in that category. So with the runner on first, ground ball to Hoffman at first. He snags it, goes to 1 for the unassisted out. And the Falcons get out of it with just 1 base hit by the Knights. No runs scored, no errors. So after a half inning, still 0-0. Due up for the Falcons to lead things off in the bottom. DeJean, Chesney, Hoffman back in 1 minute with more Falcon baseball.
Ignite is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Witcher, and I am a hybrid student with Ignite.
I'm Camden Vesley, and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee, and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for you?
Master the mealtime rush with the refrigerator that helps you cut down on clutter. The Whirlpool 4-door refrigerator keeps groceries in sight and easy to find. From easy reach shelves to a flexible ice bin, see how the 4 sleek compartments help keep ingredients organized so you can get dinner on the table. Visit Jim's TV and Appliance to learn more. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Welcome back to Falcon Baseball, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions, Neil Cruz bringing the action as we go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Falcons will be Jax DeJean, Miles Chesney, and Evan Hoffman. On the mound for the Knights, Ethan Lau, 3-3 record. He's got a .208 batting average against him. He's issued 25 walks, ERA of 3.59, and a whip of 1.51. Up for the Falcons, none other than freshman Jax DeJean. Leads the team in almost all offensive categories. Top 4 in the conference, and a lot of offensive categories, top 10 in the state of Iowa, Class 2A in a lot of offensive categories. A freshman with a 5.57 batting average. That's good for 4th in the state of Iowa. We'll see what he can do tonight. The first pitch from Lau, in for a strike. 0-1 count to DeJean. Jack's just a freshman. This Falcon team really young. Only 1, 2, 3 seniors on the roster. A little pop up to the shortstop. Lujano comes over from the third base position and snags that for the first out. So one down here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up your third baseman, number 3, Miles Chesney. Chesney, a junior, comes in with a 3.59 batting average, a 4.61 on-base percentage. Let's see, Chesney, 21 singles, 2 doubles, 18 RBIs on the season. Pop up, sky high to second base. Underneath it is the Knights. 2 hands, and he secures it for the out. So 2 down on only 3 pitches here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up freshman number 34, Evan Hoffman, and that is a big freshman, folks. First one in high for a ball, 1-0 the count. I'm going to have to look up on bound in between innings. I know baseball on bound doesn't have height and stuff like that, but I'm going to have to look up on basketball how big he is. That one a little bit low, 2-0 count from Lau. I'm going to take a wild guess and say from here he's a good 6'6". So the 2-0 pitch from Lau. Up and away, 3-0. Hoffman working the count. Hoffman on the season, a 4.03 batting average. Let's see here, 23 singles, a double, a triple, 15 RBIs with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lau delivers the 3-0. Down in the dirt, ball 4, back to the backstop. Gets past Mayhall, and it goes back, so the Falcons got a runner aboard with 2 outs, and that'll bring up junior pitcher number 1, Bryson Kohler. Kohler on the season, a 3.43 hitter, 3.95 on-base percentage, and with a runner on first, that'll make Lau go out of the stretch, the lefty. First pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, snags it on a bounce, over to second for the fourth, and the Knights get out of the inning. Kohler's going to get on first with a fielder's choice. We're going to go 6-4 there for the third out. After 1 in Ida Grove, 0-0 as we go to the top of the second. Due up for the Knights, Jansen, Bays, and Lango back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Visit Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With a flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Jim's TV and Appliance and get twice the washer you have at home. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Iowa Class 2A District 14 District Final baseball game. The Kuemper Knights of Carroll coming over here to take on your Ida Grove OABCIG Falcons. Top of the second here will bring up number 11, the second baseman, Tristan Jansen for the Knights. Jansen on the season, a 238 hitter for the Knights, 19 singles, 5 doubles. Kohler set out of the windup to go in his second inning of work. First pitch from Kohler outside for a ball. Just 11 pitches thrown by Kohler in the first inning. Both pitchers, Kohler threw 11 and Lau for the Knights only threw 8. If you're a high school coach and you get out of the inning with only 11 and 8 pitches, your coach is going to be happy. 2-0 from Kohler, talking to Coach Johnson, Tyler Johnson, before the game, and I said, give me 2 things you need to do tonight to win. And the first thing he said is, we need to get out of the first inning, which the Falcons did very well. Number 2, he said, we got to play clean defense, and clean defense will do the work. 2-0, swing and a miss, strike 1. Younger kids don't realize they think it's all about hitting bombs and nukes and doubles and triples. Clean defense will win you championships. The 2-1 from Kohler, swinging a ground ball to DeJean. He grabs it off one hop over to first to Hoffman for the out. Close play at first. Jansen with some wheels made it a close play, but the throw from DeJean to Hoffman, Hoffman's big frame reaching out there makes that a little bit of a shorter throw, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 5, John Bays. Bays on the season, a senior, a 203 hitter, 464 on base percentage. Shows bunt, foul ball. It's going to be 0-1. Bays on the season has been hit by a pitch 15 times, team leading, and he's walked 22 times, reached on air 8 times. Popped up foul straight behind him, 0-2 the count. So he's reached base 45 times on either walk, hit, or reached on air. That is unreal. That's why his on-base percentage is 464. He just knows how to get on base. The 0-2 ground ball foul down the first baseline. Kohler working that 0-2 count on Bays. Kohler sitting at the 18 pitch count with 1 out here. Top 2 district final in Ida Grove between the Knights of Carroll Kuemper and your OABCIG Falcons. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Second strikeout on the night for Kohler. Falcons take it around the horn, and that'll bring up the first baseman, number 2, Josh Langle. Langle, a senior with a .218 batting average. He's been walked 23 times, hit by pitch 12, reached on air 3. So Knights know how to get on base. 2 outs, the first pitch from Kohler. Breaking ball falls into the zone. 0-1 count from Bryson. He gets back on in the windup, settles. Gets his sign from Hofling. Gets the one he likes. Now he comes with the 0-1 delivery. Swing, fouled back. Kohler is up 0-2 just like that. The catcher, Charles Mayhall, on deck for the Knights. Here in the top of the second with 2 outs. Kohler trying to sit him down. 1-2-3. The 0-2 delivery from Kohler. Ground ball, takes a couple hops. Chesney from third, over to first to Hoffman for the out. And the Falcons are out of that one. 1-2-3. 1 strikeout to Kohler. No hit, no run, no errors. Nobody left on. After 1.5 in Ida Grove. 0-0. Back in 1 minute with more Falcon baseball.
What word best describes your kitchen? Stunning, spacious, beautiful, maybe even functional. If you are considering a new kitchen that encompasses all of the above, it's time to call Kitchens and More by Melissa, your holiday kitchens dealer in Arthur. It all starts with your vision, which is brought to 3D life, then custom built and professionally installed by Melissa and Matt, working side by side with you on every detail. Kitchens and More by Melissa, a holiday kitchens dealer where quality products meet professional design.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. Here as we start the bottom of the second. Due up for the Falcons will be number 20, the left fielder, Cade Spots. Spots on the season, just a sophomore, 356 batting average, 453 on base. First one in from Lau, a strike, 0-1. Lau set out of the windup, likes to work quick. That one low, misses his zone. 1-1 count. Lau with just 8 pitches thrown in the first inning. He brings the 1-1. That one's a little bit outside, 2-1. Spots, a sophomore, 19 singles, 7 doubles, 15 RBIs. He's been walked 10 times. Low, and now it's a 3-1. Nice take by Spots as Lau started at 0-1, and now it's 3-1 as we start the bottom of the second here in Ida Grove. Ball 4, and Spots is going to take a walk on an inside 3-1 pitch. Lau's first walk allowed of the night. And so with a runner on first, that'll bring up senior Miles Beck, your second baseman. Settles in. Beck with a .294 batting average. Team leading 12 walks on the season. That one high and away. 1-0 the count. We'll see what the Falcons are like on the base pass. Let's see if they can steal. They steal 73 out of 79 chances on the season. Dead ball, and that hits him. Hopped and jumped out of the way, but it's going to be a dead ball, and that's going to put 2 on. Time's going to be called by Randall Snyder of the Knights. He wants to go out and talk to his pitcher after a walk and a hit by pitch to put runners on first and second here to start the second. Due up for the Knights will be Isaac Hofling, the catcher, number 21, just a sophomore. Like I said, this night lineup is young. We got freshman, junior, sophomore. Beck is a senior. Hofling is a sophomore. Ladwig, senior, and Parks, a junior. So only 2 seniors in the lineup. So this Falcon team is going to be back for next year, let me tell you that. And with the batting, the hitting they can do, the defense they play, this team's going to be around. And so the meeting on the mound is over. And so with runners on first and second, no outs as we start the second inning here, a walk and a hit by pitch issued by the Knights. Number 21, Isaac Hofling, steps in, the sophomore, 21 hits on the season, all singles, 11 RBIs, 350 batting average, 458 on base. Swung on, base hit to center field. It's going to touch down. They're going to hold the runner at third. Base hit, bases loaded for the Falcons. And they're looking to get on the board here in the second inning as a base hit by Hofling. And that'll bring up number 12, the center fielder, Kelton Ladwig. Ladwig, a senior with a .245 average. Going to be a courtesy runner for the catcher. And I can't see the back of his jersey to get a number. I'll get you the number on who that courtesy runner is for Hofling as soon as I see it. Number 7, Bodie Hansen will courtesy run. First pitch is swung and missed. Ladwig, Kelton Ladwig, the senior. 9 singles, 3 doubles, 4 RBIs on the season. .245 average, bases loaded, no outs for the Falcons here in the second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, throw down to third. And he slides back in safe. Spots caught off the base a little bit. The nice tag put on by Lujano, and they call him safe. The night crowd did not like that. And it's an 0-2 count to Ladwig here with no outs. Bases loaded in the second. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down. Knights got quite the predicament to get out of here with bases loaded, no outs. They get 1 there, and that'll bring up your right fielder, number 2, Andrew Parks. Parks, a junior, a .265 hitter on the season, 10 RBIs, 13 hits. He settles in with 1 out. Swung on to the second baseman, doesn't make the catch, but he grounds it, throws to first for the out, and the Falcons lead 1-0. RBI for Parks as he gets thrown out at first for the second out, but it advances the runners and scores a run. 1-0 Falcons here in the second inning. So with Beck at third and Hofling at second, that'll bring up the top of the order, and that'll be Jack Stajine. Popped out to the third baseman earlier. First pitch out and away, 1-0 the count. Looking through some DeJean stats, played 22 games, and he has 13 games of multiple hits on the season. The 1-0 swung on, center field is going to drop for a hit. One scores, they're going to send another one in. And DeJean's going to round second, he's going for three. The throw, not in time. DeJean in, I think we have to score that as a single because the center fielder misplayed that ball. He ran in on it and totally missed the ball, or else only one would have scored. Coach Johnson was holding Hofling up at third, but then as soon as the center fielder missed it, he sent him home. And DeJean, just being the savvy kid that he is, he didn't stop running until he was told to. First pitch in to Chesney is high for a ball. So we're going to score DeJean a single, and then he goes to third on the air. Fouled back right at us. 1-1 the count. This fence we're behind is really, really tall, but just for about another 20 feet, and then it goes really low, and he almost got it around there. Nice stop by Mayhall to stop that ball from going behind him. 2-1 count. It was down in the dirt. 3-0 lead for the Falcons here in the second. Ground ball off of the glove of Lowe, and it's going to go into the outfield, and it's 4-0 Falcons as DeJean walks home. Base hit by Chesney, scores one, and it's 4-0 here in the second. When it rains, it pours, folks. 2 outs. Kuemper loaded the bases, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a base hit, and then struck a guy out and got a ground ball out, and then DeJean's hit started it. Swung on by Hoffman, foul ball back up behind us. Hoffman was thrown out at second for the last out of the first inning. He was on first, and a ground ball by Kohler. Fielder's choice got Hoffman out at third. So the 0-1 with 2 outs. Over to first, the lefty Lau attempts to throw over to first. Chesney slides in safe after his base hit RBI. That scored DeJean and put the Falcons up 4-0. The pitch swung on, base hit to center field. And that's going to be base hit number 5 of the night, I believe, for the Falcons. And runners on first and second. Base hit number 4 of the night, excuse me. And it's going to be 4-0 Falcons with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Bryson Kohler. He got on in fielder's choice at the end of that first inning. With runners on first and second out of the stretch. Wow. Kohler with one down the left field line. It's going to be foul. Out of play. Just a really long strike. The left field, the foul fence kind of goes from the dugout, it goes back in, so it kind of goes in kitty corner and meets that left field line. There's not a lot of room at the outfield where the foul fence meets the outfield fence there, so out of play there, an 0-1 pitch. Up and out of the way, 1-1 the count to Kohler. On deck is Cade Spots, who started the inning. Got a walk and then scored the game's first run. The Falcons have put up 4 here in the second. Up and out of the way, a 2-1 count from Lau to Kohler. Kohler on the season, 28 total bases of all the hits that he's had. Add together how many bases he's had. Foul back over the top of us, 2-2 count here on this muggy but breezy Saturday night here in Iowa. What more do you want, folks? Saturday night in Iowa, district final baseball. Swung on, hit to center field. He's underneath it, and they will make the catch for the out. F8 for the third out, but not until the Falcons put up 4 and lead 4-0. Let's see, they had 4 hits, 1 error, and they left 2 on base. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tired of dealing with hard water issues? Unsure of what's in your drinking water? Make the clear choice today by calling Mum Soft Water of Ida Grove, a family-owned and operated small business serving local Ida, Sac, Crawford, Monona, and Woodbury counties. From bottled water to water softening systems, Mum Soft Water is here to help. Celebrating their 10th year in business, they welcome you to stop in or call today for all of your water needs. Make the clear choice. Mum Soft Water, Ida Grove. Success requires the right components. The Good Stuff. Your local Ida Grove Napa stocks top quality auto parts, tools, and equipment for your next project. They even have many items for heavy duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment, oftentimes in stock, plus access to more than 160,000 different parts they can order and have it ready for you in no time. Napa service, Napa know-how, combined with Napa quality and selection. When you shop your local Ida Grove Napa, get the good stuff.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. As we go to the top of the third, the Falcons put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the second. They had 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 night air, and they left 2 on base. So 4-0 as we go to the top of the third. Bryson Kohler will start his 3rd inning of work for the Falcons, and the Falcons will bring up their number 8 hitter, Charles Mayhall, the sophomore catcher. Not a lot of at-bats on the season, and only 2 hits. 1 single, 1 double. Batting average of .071. Kohler with the first pitch of the third. Swung on, ground ball. DeJean will snag it over to first. High throw, and it brought Hoffman off the base. It looked like to me Hoffman got back down, but they're going to call him safe at first, so infield hit for Mayhall to start things off. Nope, they're going to call that an error in-house. And it's going to be on, I'm going to say E6 on DeJean for making that high throw. And there's going to be a courtesy runner for Mayhall, the catcher. And I don't know, I just saw his number, but now I can't remember what that number said. Number 14. Griffin Bauer, a sophomore for the Knights, will run courtesy run. He foul ball back. This is shortstop number 8, Mason Nurl. So with 1 on after the infield single, or let's say, nope, they did. They just put that up as a hit. They put that up as a hit in-house. A throw over to first, a pickoff play, gets past the first baseman, Hoffman. And Bauer's going to go to second, so runner to second after the throwing error on the pitcher. Attempted pickoff play a little low. Hoffman couldn't snag it, and so a runner on second for the Knights. And 0-1 to Nurl, and he ducks out of the way of that one. A 1-1 pitch. Some good high school baseball going on in the state of Iowa tonight. District finals for Class 1A and 2A. 3A and 4A started last night, their first rounds. Local teams, Storm Lake went down last night. Spencer got beat last night. I'll look in the next in-between innings and see what other local teams we got going tonight. The 2-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. So Kohler's got Nurl evened up 2-2 with a runner on second. No outs here, top 3. Falcons lead 4-0, putting up a 4 spot in the bottom of the second. The 2-2 from Kohler, right down the pipe, and they froze him. Got him looking for the out. So 1 down as the Knights go to the top of the order. Center fielder Carter Putney. Putney struck out to start the game. And with Bauer running for Mayhall at second base, he gets a good-sized lead. DeJean will creep over to hold him honest a little bit there. Out of the stretch is Kohler. Shows bunt, but he pulls it back. So 1-0 to Putney. Putney, the senior, I said earlier, 117 at-bats. And that's not counting the walks and the hit by pitch. Swung on, hit to right field, center field. Underneath it, makes the catch. Nice, gets it back in to save the runner from going to second, or to third. So 2 down. Nice catch made in center field by Ladwig. And with the runner on second, that'll bring up Benicio Lujano. Grounded out to Beck in the first inning. Lujano a team high 355 batting average. Time's called. Lujano will go down and talk to Coach Randall with a runner on second and 2 outs. Down 4-0. They might have something up their sleeve. Beautiful night here in Ida Grove. I said this is what high school baseball is all about. High school baseball, district finals, under the lights. You can see the cornfields in the distance. This is what it's all about, folks. Beautiful field. I've never been to this baseball field. Been to a few basketball games here and didn't realize the baseball field was right here. So, beautiful field here in Ida Grove. 325 straight away center, 300 down the lines. First pitch to Lujano, right down the middle for a strike from Kohler. 0-1, 2 outs with a runner on second. Lujano sets for the 0-1 pitch from Kohler. Breaking ball up and inside, evens it out at 1-1. Lujano, a senior, 39 hits on the season, 33 singles, 27 team leading, 27 RBIs. Been walked 24 times. Inside, 2-1 count from Kohler. Kohler sitting at 33 pitches. You stay in the 30s, you get out of the third inning with under 40 pitches, you're doing just fine in high school baseball. In fact, you're going to get a big old high five from me if I'm the coach. Swung on, foul down the first baseline. Hoffman hustles over, just out of his reach. 2-2 count to Lujano. Kohler made his way over to first on that. Didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul, so he makes his way back to the mound. Bauer, the pitch runner on, courtesy runner on second for Mayhall. Mayhall on with a base hit to lead things off. So with 2 outs, runner on second, a 2-2 count from Kohler. He gets the sign from Hofling that he wants. He brings it, swung on, fouled back to the fence right in front of us. We're behind home plate, just off to the first base side. I'm looking almost straight down the third baseline. There is some action in the Kuemper Knight bullpen. I can't see who the pitcher is. I can just see the catcher. The pitcher is kind of in behind the dugout. We'll get some action numbers on that when we can. 2-2 with 2 outs. Swung on, foul down the first baseline again. So Lujano does what he can to battle away. The senior for the Knights, third baseman. Remember, these two teams met in this exact game, district final, 2 years ago, as OAB upset Cherokee that year in the second round. Swung on, one bouncer to Kohler. He snags it over to Hoffman for the out. And a leadoff base hit doesn't shade the Falcons at all as they take them 1-2-3 after that. 1 hit, no runs, 1 error, and 1 left on by the Knights. Back in 1 minute with the bottom of the third. Up for the Falcons. Spots, Beck, Hofling.
With over 22 counties in our membership area, we know sometimes you can't get to North Star Community Credit Union location in person. Our convenient mobile app allows you to access your account information from anywhere. You can deposit checks and even transfer funds to and from other financial institutions. Download the app for free for Apple and Android devices today. Rather talk to a person? No problem. Stop into any of our locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon, and our staff will be there to help. You can also find more information online at nsccu.org. Federally insured by NCUA. Other rates and fees may apply.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions in Ida Grove and Battle Creek, their purpose is to grow our world from the ground up. They are the area's leading expert on crop inputs, services, and solutions. After all, they've been here since 1981. Nutrien plays a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers like you maximize yields. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Ida Grove and Battle Creek, moving the agricultural industry forward today and for generations to come. Nutrien Ag Solutions, proud supporters of the OABCIG School District and communities.
Welcome back to Ida Grove. As we go to the bottom of the third, pitching change for the Knights from left field will be senior Evan Lowe will come into pitch. Ethan Lowe had started the game, went 2 innings. So Evan Lowe will come in. We'll get to some of his stats as we get through this inning. Leading off will be number 20, the left fielder, Cade Spots. First nice take there by Spots, up and away. Spots led off the second inning with a walk and then led to that 4-run inning for the Falcons. Swung on, grounded back to Lowe at the pitcher's mound, over to first for the out. 1 down as we start the third. Evan Lowe, a senior, 2-1 record. A 6.30 ERA and a 2.15 whip. He's given up 24 hits, 24 runs, and he's issued 19 walks in 20 innings. That'll bring up second baseman Miles Beck. Swung at a high one and he fouls it back. He wishes he had that back. Wow, not a lot of velocity on the pitches, but it looks like he throws strikes. He's a righty. Brother Ethan was a lefty. Ground ball, base hit to center field, and the Falcons got one aboard as Beck is 1 for 1 on the night, excuse me. Ground ball, base hit right over the top of second base, just out of Lau's reach. And right between the shortstop and the second baseman, so that'll bring up number 21, the catcher, Isaac Hoflane, a base hit in the second. That loaded the bases for the Falcons. Mayhall set to take a high fastball there out of the zone, 1-0 from Lau. Falcons with a 4-0 lead. Runner on first is Beck after the base hit. Swung on, ground ball, hits the umpire, and it's going to be base hit. Umpire is part of the field of play. He did his best to get out of the way, but he's limping a little bit. Looks like it got him in the right foot. And so it's going to be first and second for the Falcons. I don't know what they're talking about here. Going to be a courtesy runner. Bodie Hansen will run for the catcher again, Hoflane. That'll bring up number 12. Kelton Ladwig, the center fielder, struck out in the second inning, but with first and second, 1 out. Shows bunt, doesn't pull it back. Throw down to second, and they get Beck leading off second too far. I think they had the sacrifice on, and so Beck was ready to go on the bunt. Ladwig didn't pull it back in time, so it's an 0-1, and then Beck was leading off a little bit too far, and Mayhall's got the cannon at behind the plate, and he throws down. And so 0-2 the count now to Ladwig. So you go with 1 out, runners on first and second. Now it's 2 outs, just a runner on first, and an 0-2 count. Pitcher Evan Lau in the game come in from left field to pitch this inning. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the third out. Unreal. First and second with 1 out. And 3 pitches later, you go to out number 3 and you get out of the inning. Heck of a pitching there by the Knights. And so after 3 innings, it is 4-0 Falcons back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at FullerDigitalSolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. Here as we start the top of the fourth. Falcons with a 4-0 lead over the Knights. They put up all four in the bottom of the second. Falcons lead the hit race, 5 hits to 2 hits. And this inning will be led off by number 4, Ethan Lau. Started the game as the pitcher for the Knights, was replaced in the third. Ooh, that one looked good. A little bit outside, 1-0 the count from Kohler in his 4th inning of work. He's sitting at 38 pitches. Ooh, both look good there. 2-0 from Kohler. Nice takes by Lau. Settles in the lefty box. 2-0 from Kohler. Swung foul down the left field line. 2-1 the count. He ripped that one down the line. Spots out there to get it in. Falcons with a 4-0 lead here in the top of the fourth. The Knights made a pitching change in the bottom of the third. They're ready to get things going on the offense. Number 3 hitter in the order, Ethan Lau, start things off. The 2-1 delivery. Swung on, base hit to center field to start things off for the Knights. Lau gets aboard, 2 base hits on the night for him. A hit in the first and here in the fourth. So 2 for 2 on the night for Ethan Lau. That'll bring up brother Evan Lau. Came in to be the pitcher and pitched a really good 3rd inning there. Gave a ground ball out and then a base hit. And then got out of that sticky situation they were in with 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Evan ground ball to first base in the 1st inning. Throw over to first by Kohler, not in time. Evan on the season, a .317 hitter. Evan's .238. Sorry, Evan and Ethan, I'm going to look at those wrong all night. First pitch, in for a strike. I'm going to do what I can to get some scores on some area games tonight. The 0-1 from Kohler, swung on, popped up high, right field. Parks is back after it, over the head into center field. Brought in by Ladwig, runner's going to be held at 2nd and 3rd. So a double by Evan after the single by Ethan. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Knights. No outs here in the top of the 4th. Looking to get back in this. That'll bring up the second baseman, Tristan Jansen. Grounded out to DeJean in the 2nd inning, and Coach Johnson wants to have a time and talk to his pitcher Kohler here as he gives up a single and the double to start the 4th inning. Let me send a text out and see if I can get some area scores. Let's look at the 2A bracket. District 15 in Substate 8, Ridgeview is playing down at Underwood tonight. They're actually playing that game at Iowa Western Community College in Council Bluffs. And so Ridgeview's in the running. The winner of that game will play the winner of Clarinda Shenandoah over in District 16. Let's see, other Northwest Iowa teams in 2A. Unity Christian's playing West Lyon, and Esterville is playing Spirit Lake in District 1 and 2. That is about it for this region of the state. So the meeting at the mound is over. Kohler back to pitch. First pitch into Jansen, swing and a miss. Strike 1. So with no outs, runners on 2nd and 3rd, the Knights have Kuemper Catholic looking to get back in this. Kohler has other thoughts. That went in for a strike. 0-2 to Jansen. Swing and miss at the first one. Watch that one go by. So Kohler has Jansen down 0-2. Jansen grounded out to DeJean at short in the second. Swing down the first baseline. Hoffman grabs it. It's foul. Hoffman grabbed it and threw home to get the runner coming from third to home. The umpire called foul. Coach Snyder out of the dugout wondering why they stopped the play. The umpire just simply said, I said foul ball. The umpire's kind of talking to himself. He's like, I don't understand what they don't understand about it. It was a foul ball. So an 0-2 from Kohler to Jansen. Runners on second and third for the Knights. Looking to chip into this 4-run lead the Falcons have. Swung and fouled back. High fastball would have been ball one. On deck, right fielder John Bays and then Josh Langle for the Knights. Kohler at the 47 pitch count here midway through the fourth. Swung on. Foul ball, hard hit down the third baseline. 3 fouled off by Jansen. 0-2 the count still. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. The Lau brothers, Ethan at third, Evan at second after the single and the double respectively. Looking to get the Knights back in this. District 14 final here in Ida Grove. Swing, ground ball, second base, Beck. Not enough time to go home, but he goes one and gets the out. So 1 down, and the Knights get on the board as Ethan scores. Evan over to third. Jansen gets the RBI as he grounds out to Beck at second. And that'll bring up John Bays, the right fielder. Bays struck out in the second inning. So a runner on third, 1 out. Kohler out of the stretch. Down in the dirt. Nice pick by Hofling. 1-0 count. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you District 14 final baseball here from Ida Grove. That one in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Bays steps in. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Bays from Kohler. Kohler sitting at pitch count number 52. The 2-1 from Kohler shows bunt. Gets it down. Oh, and Kohler slips going to the ball. Runner on first. Base hit. Kohler come off the mound, and as he saw the bunt come out, and as he went to go for it, he slipped in the grass. And Bays gets an infield bunt single and gets an RBI to score the run, make it 4-2 Falcons. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 2, Josh Langle. Esterville beating Spirit Lake 3-1, bottom of the third. Over to first. Bays slides in safe. Me being from Cherokee, always keeping up on those Lakes Conference teams. You got 2 of them playing, Esterville playing Spirit Lake in the district final. Shows bunt, runner goes to second, gets it pulled back, and it hits him. Dead ball. Runners on first and second, 1 out for the Knights, and there's going to be another visit to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change. It's the second visit of the inning, and so there will be a pitching change for the Falcons. And as soon as I'm definite of that, we'll take a little break and hear from our sponsors. Thanks to all of our sponsors here, OABCIG, Falcon sponsors. There will be a pitching change, and I didn't see I can't see the number of the kid. Maybe when he turns around to go back to the mound, he better turn around. Number 3 will be Miles Chesney will come in from third base. So we'll step aside for 1 minute, and we'll be back with some action as we talk about the pitching change for the Falcons.
With a click of the mouse or a tap of the app, farmers, you'll have the information you need when you need it. Welcome to Quad County Corn Processors online at quad-county.com. Get more done in the day with cash bids, discount schedules, market information, and notifications on what's important to you, like hours of operation. Information is power and profit, and we have the information farmers need online at quad-county.com. Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation. At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Odebolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Odebolt.
Since 1925, Rec Chevrolet has served Northwest Iowa's vehicle needs. Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, a third-generation dealer at Rec Chevrolet GMC in Odebolt. It continues to be my privilege to help you roll down the road in the wheels you want. More space for a growing family, sporty for your weekend cruise, economy for your daily commute, and durability for the hard-working days. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles fit for every lifestyle. Stop by and visit Rec Chevrolet GMC in Odebolt today, or view our inventory online at recchevrolet.com.
Welcome back to Ida Grove. Pitch and change for the Falcons. Miles Chesney will be in to pitch from third base. Him and Kohler just switch. Bunt shown. Pulls back, but it's a strike. Throw down to third. And they got the runner going to third. Nice throw by Hofling. And they get the runner Bays going to third for a 2-5 second out. Runner advances. Lango goes to second. And that went in for a strike on Mayhill. Mayhill with a base hit in the third. 2 outs here with 1 on second. Nice dig by Hofling. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Knights with the runner on second. Breaking ball, said he went for a strike. 1-2 count. Chesney on the season. He's made 10 appearances, started 8 games. He's 4-2. Batting average against him of .222. He's got the team lead, 48 strikeouts. Swung on, pop foul back behind us. He's got the most number of pitches by far, 692. Faced the most batters, pitched the most innings. He's given up 38 hits, 29 runs in those 35 innings. So the 1-2 with 2 outs. Breaking ball freezes him for the third out. And so the Knights pick up 2 on 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. So after 3.5, we go to the bottom of the 4. It's 4-2 Falcons. Back in 1 minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Have you visited swansonwithyou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at swansonwithyou.com.
Welcome back to Ida Grove. OABCIG High School leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Falcons. Had to flip my scorebook over. Right fielder Andrew Parks got an RBI when he grounded into a ground out to the second baseman in the second inning. First pitch a little bit outside. Pitcher for the Falcons, number 8, Mason Nurl, I believe, third pitcher of the night. That went in outside for a ball, 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 2-1 from Nurl. Swung on, foul down the first baseline, 2-2 the count. So the Falcons lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Falcons scored their 4 in the second. The Knights got their 2 in the top of the fourth. Down in the dirt, nice pick by Mayhall. 3-2 full count to Andrew Parks on deck, the top of the order. Number 35, Jax DeJean. The payoff pitch from Nurl. Got him looking, strike 3. Parks thought it was a ball. He took off down for first base. Did not like that call. It looked good from here. And that'll bring up top of the order, number 35, Jax DeJean. Popped out to third base in the first inning, a base hit with 2 RBIs in the second. Up and away, ball 1. They got pitch count on the board for 16. I think it was Nurl that pitched the third inning for the Knights, not Lau. That one outside, 2-0. Over the speaker, they said that Evan Lau was coming in to pitch, but it's Mason Nurl. That one in for a strike, 2-1. DeJean watches one go by. You're hitting .557 on the season, a .615 on base. That one down low, 3-1 the count. Going to find a way to get on base. He's been walked 11 times, hit by a pitch once. And 44 hits on the season, 30 singles, 10 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run. That one outside, ball 4. And so the walk to DeJean's going to bring up the pitcher for the Falcons, number 3, Miles Chesney. Chesney pop out to the second baseman, and then a base hit, got an RBI in the second inning, in that big inning of 4 runs for the Falcons. So with DeJean on the bases, outside pitch, 1-0 count. Let's see if DeJean is a stealer of the bases. 24 out of 25 team lead, and Mayhall has a cannon behind the plate, so we'll see how this plays out. Throw over to first, but DeJean slides in safe. This is kind of what I've been looking forward to on the night, is watching this kid run the bases. We know he can hit. Swung on, fouled back. Down the right field line, not going to make it to it, foul ball. 1-1 the count. Nice effort by Bays running that one down. Four to 2 Falcons. Both teams with 5 hits. So 1-1 count to Miles Chesney with 1 out. DeJean on first after the walk. Nurl throws back over to first. Slides back in safe is DeJean. One. Foul, right field, out of play over in the parking lot. That's why I parked where I did, Medicine. You always got to scope things out when you go to the ballpark. You can't just... That's why those open spots right at the front are always open. Because they're... Oh, that one down for a ball, 2-2. Those spots right up close are always open because, hey, foul balls are going to get hit there. You got to strategize where you're going to park so you don't get hit. The 2-2 swung on, chopper to shortstop. That might be a base hit, and it is. Infield base hit for Chesney. Hit it off. As it come off the bat, it hit the grass. It bounced twice before it hit the pitcher's mound, and that ball just died in the grass. The shortstop, Nurl, Nurl was playing short. I don't know who's playing short now. He come running in on it, and it just died in the grass. So infield base hit, number 24, J.J. Parks, a freshman, is going to be courtesy runner for Chesney. So with runners on first and second, that'll bring up the number 3 hitter in the order, Evan Hoffman, the freshman. Grounded out, or he said he walked in the first inning and then a base hit in the second. So 1 for 1 on the night for Hoffman. Outside for a ball is Nurl. DeJean on second, courtesy runner J.J. Parks on first. Pitch in for a strike, make it 1-1. Andrew and J.J. Parks' brother Sam and his Sac City Bandits are down in Cedar Rapids this weekend at the state tournament. Baseball down there playing. That one out for a ball, 2-1. The Kuemper Knight fans did not like that call. So a 2-1 to Hoffman. Swung on ground ball to first. It's snagged. Touches the base for the out. Langle does, but not until the runners advance. So 2 outs, runners on second and third, and that'll bring up Bryson Kohler. Kohler on the night got on a fielder's choice and then flied out to center in the second inning. My Minnesota Twins are winning 3-2 in the top of the 6th. I always got to keep track of my Twins. So Kohler takes one. Nice eye. Good take by Kohler. That'd have been a hard one not to swing at. So a 1-0 count to Kohler with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Falcons holding on to a 4-2 lead, but with the runners on second and third, 2 outs. Fouled right above us, 1-1 the count. Kohler setting for a base hit here, scores 2 with speed on second. DeJean on third, J.J. Parks, courtesy runner on second. The 1-1 from Nurl. Swung on, popped up right center field. Underneath it for the catch. For the third out. Falcons leave 2 on. No runs. 1 hit. And after 4 in Ida Grove, it's 4-2 Falcons. Back with the 5th inning. After this, you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wonderful. A wonderful way to start your day with a delicious coffee drink. A wonderful way to spend your lunch hour with a freshly made sandwich. A wonderful way to quench your sweet tooth with a phosphate or tasty ice cream treat. A wonderful place to gather with friends and family. Welcome to Wonderful. Welcome to the Pharmacy, Soda Fountain, and Coffee House located in downtown Ida Grove.
The Ridge Senior Living in Holstein is an excellent solution for a relaxed, worry-free, independent lifestyle. The focus in independent living is maintaining your independence. You may choose to participate in any of our number of community activities, grab some popcorn, and enjoy a movie in our lovely theater. You may also choose to utilize our meal services, whichever suits you best. At the Ridge at Holstein, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones with excellent customer service. We invite you to stop by, say hi, and take a tour with us today.
Welcome back to Ida Grove as we start at the top of the fifth. Leading off for the Knights will be the pitcher, number 8, Mason Nurl. First pitch in from Chesney, in for a strike, 0-1. Chesney came in to get the last out on Mayhall, struck him out for the third out of the fourth. That one a little bit outside. They looked in the same spot to me. Nurl on the season, a .298 hitter, 19 RBIs, been walked 25 times. The 1-1 from Chesney just caught the top side, 2-1. Nurl came in and pitched the third and the fourth for the Knights. The 2-1. That one got in there, 2-2 the count. These Kuemper Catholic Knight fans sure are vocal. They really let the umpire know it when they don't like those calls. I'm not saying the Falcon fans don't like some calls, but they're not making it as vocal. The 2-2 swung on, popped into shallow left. Spots is underneath it and makes the catch for the out. Cade Spots underneath it and left. And what I loved most about that out is Spots used two hands. So many times you see those outfielders stand there and let it fall into the glove, and that other hand gets underneath on top of that, and you're almost guaranteed an out. So brings up the top of the order for the Knights, the center fielder, number 7, Carter Putney. The Knights trail 4-2 to the Falcons here in the top of the fifth. One out. Chesney in his second inning of work for the Falcons. That one's low for a ball, 1-0. Chesney on the season faced 171 batters. Swing and a miss, strike one on Putney. Let's see, Chesney team lead, 48 strikeouts, a .495 ERA, a whip of 1.81. And just a junior. That one up and out of the zone, so both pitchers that the Falcons have used tonight, juniors, will be back. See Beck, Ladwig, and Trenton Gilbert, who we haven't seen tonight, the only seniors for the Falcons. The 2-1 up and out of the way, 3-1 the count from Chesney to Putney. Putney a strikeout in the first and a fly out to Ladwig in center in the third. So 0 for 2 on the night for Putney. One out here in the top of the fifth, 3-1 the count. That one in for a strike, 3-2, full count. So Putney settles in that left-handed box in the back corner. That back foot is in the back corner of the box. The 3-2, the payoff pitch from Chesney, popped up behind second base. It's going to drop in for a hit. Ladwig wasn't able to get in on it. It was in that kind of no man's land. Beck wasn't able to get back. Ladwig wasn't able to get in on it. And so it drops in for a hit. Putney's first hit of the night, and that'll bring up number 2 hitter in the order, number 10, the third baseman, Benicio Lujano. Pulls his player's card out of his pocket, checks the signals from the coach. So with one out and a runner on first, Lujano shows bunt. He gets it pulled back in time, throw down to second, and he's going to be in safe. Nice throw by Hoefling, but Putney is in safe at second base. And it's a 1-0 count to Lujano. Hoefling adjusting his chest protector. Make sure that's on right. Chesney in his second inning of work. He came in and got the last out of the fourth inning. There were 2 runners on after a base hit and a hit by pitch. Swing, foul ball back. So a 1-1 count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Runner on second for the Knights, looking to chip into this 4-2 lead. Ooh, I don't know where that missed, but 2-1 the count. Chesney gets the sign. He checks his runner out of the stretch. Hit to right field. Parks is back underneath it for the out. And Putney's going to take third on the tag. And there's 2 down with a runner on third for the Knights. And that'll bring up Ethan Lau, number 4 for the Knights. 2 hits on the night, 2 for 2 for Ethan in the first and the fourth. He scored the Knights' first run in the fourth. So with a runner on third and Putney. Chesney, that one high and away, out of the glove of Hofling. Esterville beating Storm Lake 4-1 starting in the top of the 5th. That one swing and a miss, strike 1. We got a 4-2 ball game here in Ida Grove OAB with 4 runs in the second. The Kuemper Knights put up 2 in the fourth, so it's a 4-2 game in favor of the Falcons. Down in the dirt, nice snag by Hofling, and it's a 2-1 count on Ethan Lau. Lau settles in with a .317 batting average. That's gone up a little bit because he's 2 for 2 tonight. The 2-1 delivery from Chesney down in the dirt. Another nice dig by Hofling. Let's see what Lau's batting average is right now. Let's change that. 35 of 106. 330. So the 3-1 with 2 outs. Up and away, and he's going to walk. So runners at the corners for the Knights. And that'll bring up Evan Lau. A double in the fourth inning. That advanced his brother to third and had put him at runners at second and third. So with runners at the corners, 2 outs. Chesney, first pitch in, a ball. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you OABCIG Falcons District Final Baseball from Ida Grove against the Knights out of Carroll Kuemper. Swung on, fouled back, 1-1 the count. I'm Neil Cruz bringing you the action. Madison Jurgensen on the computer and the video tonight. We're going to do what we can to bring you a good broadcast of this district final game. The winner of tonight's game will play in a Substate final on Tuesday against the winner of Van Meter versus Sheridan at a site to be determined based on kind of which teams play. So the 1-1 down in the dirt. Hofling can't get that one. And Kuemper does not send Putney from third. I thought for sure he was going to score. Lau does go from first to second. So runners at second and third now. Both in scoring position. With Ethan Speed at second, a base hit could tie this ball game, folks. A 4-2 lead by the Falcons. 2 outs, top 5. A 2-1 count from Chesney. Swung, fouled back, 2-2 on a high fastball. That would have been ball 3. So the Knights with runners at second and third. 2 outs, a 2-2 count on Lau. Chesney out of the stretch. He checks his runner, the 2-2. Swung, fouled back. We got Chesney at 30 pitches. He pitched 1 batter 5 pitches in the 4th, so he's at 25 this inning. So 2 outs, the 2-2. Chesney gets the sign from his catcher. He checks a runner. High fastball out of the zone. Lau wanted that one, but a good take. Full count. Runners on second and third. The Knights looking to get back in this thing. Top 5 here in Ida Grove. 4-2 Falcons. The 3-2 delivery. And issues a walk, and base is loaded for the Knights. And that'll bring up second baseman Tristan Jansen. Jansen grounded out to the pitcher, or to the second baseman Beck in the last inning. This one hit to center field. Ladwig's back underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. The Falcons get out of the jam. The Knights leave 3 runners on. No runs. 1 hit. And after 4.5, as we go to the Falcons' half of the 5th, it is 4-2 Falcons. Due up for the Falcons to be Cade Spots, Miles Beck, Isaac Hofling. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon baseball. Back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks, as we start the bottom of the 5th. A 4-2 ball game. 4-2 led by the Falcons. Start the inning. Let's see. Will be Cade Spots, number 20, the left fielder. A walk and a run scored in the second and ground out in the third. Spots steps in against Nurl in his 3rd inning of work. Mason Nurl for the Knights. His 3rd inning, he's sitting at 32 pitches. First pitch in from Nurl, popped up high, down the right field line, foul. Going to drop in for a foul ball. Langle was on his horse going backwards trying to get that one. Right fielder Bays was on his way in but couldn't quite get there. So an 0-1 count to Ladwig, Cade Spots. Spots in left field. Ladwig made that catch in center field to end the 5th inning as the Knights had bases loaded. That one down in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Beautiful, ended up being a beautiful night here in Ida Grove for baseball. Popped up foul behind us, 1-2. Number 35, Jack Stajine in the bullpen for the Falcons, warming up. That one in for a strike, and Spots strikes out looking for the first out of the inning. So 1 down, bottom 5. Falcons with a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Now up is second baseman Miles Beck. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd and scored a run. And then base hit in the 3rd. Ground ball to Lujano at 3rd, and he misplays it. E5 is going to put Beck on base. And so the Falcons got one aboard. And Isaac Hofling will come to the plate. The catcher for the Falcons. Hit by pitch and a scored run in the 2nd. And a base hit in the 3rd. He got thrown out leading off second base and thrown out by the catcher in the 3rd inning when he got on. That one in for a ball from Nurl. 1-0 count to Hofling. 4-2 Falcons district final. The winner of tonight's game will play in the Substate game on Tuesday for the rights to go to Carroll, Iowa, and play at Merchants Park in the Iowa Class 2A Baseball Championships. Class 1A and 2A are in Carroll. 3A and 4A, I believe, are in Cedar Rapids. That one fouled back. 2-1 the count. That ball ricocheted off the fence, and I don't know if it went out into the crowd or into the dugout. So a 2-1 down in the dirt. Nice dig by Mayhall. 3-1 the count to Hoflane with a runner on first. Beck, after he gets on doing an error, E5. We got 2 Falcons in the bullpen, but I can only see one of the pitchers is DeJean. I can't see the other one. Swung on, ground ball to second base. Snags it, goes to second, and he's out. Ooh! Oh, they call back out at second. That was a close play. Ground ball to second, and he decides to go to the second baseman. He decides to throw to the shortstop at second base to get the lead runner, and he did. That was a close play. So Hoflane gets on for fielder's choice. Coach Johnson out talking to the base ump, wondering what he saw there. And he just said he got the ball before the runner slid in. I don't know what more you want the ump to say in that situation. From here, it looked like a bang play. And that'll bring up number 12, center fielder, Kelton Ladwig. And so it's going to be a courtesy. Will be number 7, Bodie Hansen again. Hansen will be courtesy runner for the catcher, Hoflane, after the fielder's choice gets him on base. Kelton Ladwig, 2 strikeouts on the night. Let's change that around. So Ladwig up for the 3rd time tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ladwig's been hit by a pitch 11 times this year, walked 9 times. There's number 12, hit by pitch, Ladwig's on base. I don't know why I just thought about saying that, but I'm like, hey, let's see. He always got to have been hit by a pitch 11 times. And then, boom, they hit him in the back. So runners at first and second, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the right fielder, number 2, Andrew Parks. He got grounded out to the second baseman, got an RBI in the second, and then struck out in the 4th. Nurl sitting at 44 pitches in his 3 innings. That one in for a strike. Parks settles in. Runners at first and second. 2 outs for the Falcons. That one outside. Mayhall does a nice job of getting out there to get it. This Mayhall kid, just a sophomore, has a cannon. Let's see if I can get some throw-out stats. And that hits the batter. Andrew Parks gets hit by the pitch, and we got bases loaded for none other than Jax DeJean. If you're the Kuemper Knights, this is not the guy you want up to bat with bases loaded. And there'll be a time on the field. The Knights will go out and have a talk with their pitcher, Mason Nurl. He's in his 3rd inning of work, 47 pitches in. He's only given up 2 hits, but multiple, let's see, 1, 2 hit by pitches. Let's see, he's given up 3 hits. So the umpire will go out and he'll break up that party. So it'll be 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Falcons. And Jax DeJean is up to bat. The exact opposite person that you want batting if you're a fan of the Kuemper Knights. DeJean, .557 on the season, .615 on base percentage, a slugging percentage of .797. The first pitch from Nurl, in for a strike. If you're not sure what slugging and on base and all that means, just trust me that those are really high numbers. for a 15-year-old freshman. The 0-1 from Nurl, swung on right field. It's deep. It's deep. It's out of here, folks. Grand slam, Jack Stajine. And the Falcons lead 8-2. An 0-1 count. Jack Stajine puts one over the right field fence. And in one swing, the Falcons double their score on the night and lead 8-2 over the Knights of Kuemper Catholic as Jack Stajine puts one over the wall, grand slam style. And that'll bring up pitcher for the Knights, Miles Chesney. First pitch in to him is a strike. Down in the dirt, Mayhall does a good job of hauling that in. 1-1 the count from Nurl. I just got to be thinking what's going through Mason Nurl's head as he gives up that grand slam. And then now he's got to turn around and pitch to a really good hitter in Chesney. And a 2-1 count. Chesney a .359 batting average. And with bases loaded, there was nothing you could do. You can't walk Stajine or anything. You got to pitch to him. Swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. Underneath his glove, it's going to be a base hit by Chesney. And with 2 outs, the Falcons are doing the damage. And so with Chesney on first after the base hit, that'll bring up Evan Hoffman. J.J. Parks will come in and run for Chesney as he did in the fourth. Hoffman up to bat. Let's see, Hoffman, a walk in the first inning, a base hit in the second, and a ground out to the first baseman in the fourth. That one in for a strike, 0-1 the count. 8-2 Falcons after the Stajine grand slam. We're all with 2 outs. Got the first 2 batters out, and then a fielder's choice, a hit by pitch, a hit by pitch. This one foul ball right back up over our heads, out of play. So an 0-2 count to Hoffman. Ball, nice take by Hoffman, 1-2 count. The freshman stands in. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball for strikeout and out number 3, but not until the damage is done. 4 runs that inning for the Falcons on 2 hits, 1 error, and they leave 1 on base. Back in 30 seconds after this on Fuller Digital Solutions, you're watching OABCIG Falcon District Final Baseball.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks, as we go to the top of the 6th. 8-2 the score in favor of the Falcons after this Jack Stajine grand slam with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Spots struck out. Beck got onto it to an error, and then a fielder's choice, a hit by pitch, loaded the bases, and then Stajine with an 0-1 count took it to deep right field over the head of John Bays for the grand slam. 8-2 starting the inning for the Knights will be number 5, John Bays. Chesney will be in his 3rd inning of work. He is sitting at the 33 pitch count through 2 innings plus a batter. 1 inning plus a batter, hit to right field. Parks underneath it. Andrew underneath it for the catch and the out number 1. As a coach, that's what you like to see. One pitch, pop fly out. And as a pitcher, you like it even more than the coach does. So with one down in the top of the sixth, 8-2 lead for the Falcons. They'll step into Josh Langle, the first baseman, down in the dirt. The first one there, Langle, a ground out in the second, and then a hit by pitch in the fourth and was stranded at second. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon baseball. That one a little high, 2-0 the count from Chesney. The 2-0 in for a strike. Kuemper, senior-ridden team, and the Knights, or the Falcons, underclassmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seniors start for. 6 seniors start for the Knights, only 2 for the Falcons. The 3-1 from Chesney, right down the pipe for a strike. 3-2, 1 out here in the top of the sixth. Falcons looking to put this away. The payoff pitch from Chesney popped up out of play down the first baseline. Stays alive. The Knights down to their final 5 outs. Chesney works, must like working out of the stretch. Gets a signal from Hofling. The payoff pitch. Swung on ground ball, third base. Kohler with it off a bounce. Over to first for the out. Nice play. Kohler to Hoffman for the second out. And there's 2 down in the top of the sixth, and that'll bring up the catcher for the Knights, number 13, the sophomore, Charles Mayhall. Mayhall on the night. A base hit in the third. He got stranded at second, and then a strikeout in the fourth. So 1 for 2 on the night for Mayhall. Breaking ball for Chesney right in the zone. I could see that out of the glove. I could see that off the hand. That was going to be a breaking ball. The 0-1 from Chesney. Another breaking ball got him chasing it. 0-2 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Mayhall, number 8 in the batting order for the Ninth. Chesney with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Strikeout for out number 3 of the inning. And Chesney takes him down. What? Chesney takes him down 1-2-3 as we go to the bottom of the sixth with the Falcons leading 8-2. Starting off for the Falcons will be Kohler, Spots, and Beck. Back in 30 seconds after this, you're watching Falcon Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
My name's Tyson with Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech, do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. We want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
Welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions, folks. Another pitching change will be the third pitcher of the night for the Knights will be number 7 coming in from center fielder, the senior Carter Putney. Putney has appeared in 8 games. He's got a 2-4 record. Let's see, he's pitched 655 pitches. Let's see, team leading 34 strikeouts and a whip of 169. He's hit 9 batters. That's a team lead also. So a third pitcher of the night for the Knights, and we'll see what he can do against the Falcons. They've been kind of doing what they want. 8 hits on the night for the Falcons, 6 for the Knights. Bryson Kohler, the third baseman, made a nice play in that last inning. Started on the mound for the Falcons, went over to third base and switched with Chesney. and he will lead things off, and then it'll be Bryson Kohler, Cade Spots, Miles Beck. Kohler on the night, got on in the first on a fielder's choice, and then he actually flied out to Putney in center field twice. So Bryson Kohler to lead things off for the Falcons here in the bottom of the 6th. Falcons with an 8-2 lead over the Knights of Kuemper Catholic out of Carroll. Putney on the mound for the Knights. Third pitcher of the night for them. Kohler steps into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Putney. Ground ball right back to Putney over to first for the out. One down. Bottom 6. Falcons with an 8-2 lead. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you OABCIG Falcon Baseball. The winner of tonight's game will advance to Tuesday night's Substate Final with the winner of that game going to Carroll to the state baseball tournament. Now up number 20, Cade Spots, the left fielder. Spots on the night, a walk in the second, he scored, and then a ground out to the to the pitcher, and then a strikeout in the 5th. He led off the 5th. That one inside, had to turn out of the way of that one. A 1-1 count with one out to Spots. Spots just a sophomore. The 1-1. Ground ball right back to Putney. Grabs it over to first for the out. So the lefty on the mound in Putney. 4 pitches and 2 groundouts back to himself. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Miles Beck. Hit by a pitch in the second. A base hit in the third. And this one ground ball down the third baseline, foul. 0-1 the count. And then in this last inning, he was the second batter. He got on due to error, and then he was thrown out at second on Hofling's fielder's choice. That was that play at second that was really, 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 really close. And so with 2 outs, an 0-1 count from Putney to Beck. In down low for a ball, 1-1. Beck, a lefty, throws a little bit harder than both of the other pitchers that have thrown for the Knights. The 1-1 from the lefty. Swung on, hit to left center field. It's deep, but the center fielder's back, and Evan Lau makes the catch for the out. So 3 up, 3 down. After 5.5, we go after 6. We go 7 innings, and it's 8-2 Falcons. Due up for the Knights will be Nurl, and then the top of the order, Putney and Luano, back in 30 seconds after this.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Welcome back to Adder Grove, folks. As we go to the top of the 7th, the Falcons with an 8-2 lead, and they're 3 outs away from advancing to the Substate number 7 Substate Final on Tuesday night as they lead the Knights of Kuemper Catholic out of Carroll 8-2. Leading off for the Knights will be the number 9 hitter in the order, number 8, Mason Nurl. He came in to pitch, started at shortstop, and then he was the pitcher. That one in for a ball, 1-0 count from Chesney. Chesney in it'll be his third full inning. He pitched the last out of the fourth, and then he pitched the fifth and the sixth. That went in for a strike. He took the Knights down 1-2-3 in the sixth. A pop out to right field, a ground out to third, and then a strikeout of Mayhall ended the sixth. Sitting at the 46 pitch count. Swing and a miss, strike two. It was kind of cool as soon as we went to commercial as the Falcons come out of the dugout to take the field for this top of the seventh, that OABCIG crowd got on their feet and let the Falcons know that they were behind them. It was kind of cool to see that as they took out towards the field. So the 1-2 from Chesney. Swing and a miss, strike three for the first out. And the Knights will go to the top of their order with now pitcher Carter Putney. And the Falcons are 2 outs away from advancing to that Substate final. I doubt any games are over, but I'm going to hop on Varsity Bound and just see if there's anything that's over yet. I doubt it. So the first pitch from Chesney to Putney. Breaking ball drops in there. Nice off-speed pitch. You get that off-speed pitch going to him, and now he doesn't know what the heck you're going to throw. So it kind of puts all the dimes in Chesney's bag right here. So the 0-1. Another off-speed falls right in the zone. 0-2 to Putney. So with 1 out, an 0-2 count to Carter Putney at the top of the Knights' order. Time called. Time called by Putney. Chesney was taking his time out there. 8-2 Falcon lead. The 0-2 from popped up foul out of play down the third baseline. On deck, the Knights, one of their better hitters, Benicio Lujano. Carter Putney up there now, down 0-2 to Chesney with 1 out. Top 7. Swung on, foul back. He's doing everything he can to stay alive. Putney, a senior. If the Knights can't get anything going here, this is going to be Putney's last at bat as a high school baseball player. And as a dad of a high school senior that just graduated and just played his final game the other night, I can understand, I can see what this kid's going through. Fouls another one off. 0-2. Putney is channeling his inner Babe Ruth or anything he can to stay alive here, base hit to get things going for his team. He settles in that left-handed box, way in the back of the box. The 0-2 from Chesney. Swung on, hit to center field. Ladwig's underneath it. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, top 7. That'll bring up Lujano, Benicio Lujano. 0 for 3 on the night. 2 ground outs and a pop out, but he's got the best batting average on the team. .355, another lefty. And the Falcons are down to their final out to advance to the Substate final. They with an 8-2 lead over the Kuemper Knights of Carroll. Chesney, first pitch, up and away. Nice up and reach by Hofling. So the 1-0 delivery from Chesney, up and away as well, 2-0. Lujano, a team leading 39 hits, 33 singles, 27 RBIs, and a .355 average, but 0 for 3 on the night against the Falcons. 2 outs, the 2-0 pitch. Inside, make it 3-0. Chesney steps off, shakes the rosin bag, gets a little grip on his hands, steps on out of the stretch. Right in for a strike. 3-0 pitch. Amia Madison actually talked about this earlier in the year. I said, what percentage of 3-0 pitches are strikes? And she looked it up, and it was 85%. 85% of 3-0 pitches are strikes. The 3-1 down and away, and Chesney walks Lujano, and the Knights got a runner aboard. Coach Johnson looks out, double checks with the ump to make sure he's got a mound visit left and before he heads out to the mound. So for the Knights, that'll bring up number 4, Ethan Lau, started as the pitcher, and he's in center field now. And Johnson will go out and have a talk with his team, and he's probably just saying, hey, you're up 8-2, you got 2 outs, take a deep breath, play Falcon baseball, and let's get out of here and go to the Substate final. Meeting at the mound is over. Chesney will face Lau. Knights down to their last out. I just now realized the Knights lineup starts with 3 lefties, Putney, Lujano, and Lau. Even 4 lefties. Evan Lau's a lefty too. That one up and away for a ball. 1-0 count from Chesney. Miles Chesney in his 3rd full inning of work for the Falcons. Only give up 1 hit, no runs. Holfling steps out, makes some defensive calls for the Falcons. Runner on first is Lujano. After a walk with 2 outs, the 1-0. Swung on to center field. Ladwig comes in, can't make the catch. It's going to go by him. It's going to roll to the fence. Lujano's going to go in and score. Lau's going to come in and be at third. And it's 8-3. As the triple by Lau scores Lujano. And that'll bring up Evan Lau. Evan on the night, let's see, a base. He had the double and a walk and a pop-up, so 1 for 2 on the night. This one base hit to left field. Down, and it's going to score 1, and it's 8-4. Coach Johnson had 2 warming up in the bullpen an inning ago. Not sure if he's going to go to that. If it's me, you stay with Chesney. Chesney's come in and pitched a gem for you tonight in 3+ innings of work. You're up 4 runs, 8-4 with 2 outs. I know weirder things have happened. This one, a ball almost gets past Hopefully. Nice job by him. I mean, I know weirder things have happened in baseball, but if it's me, you stay with Chesney. Evan Lau, after the RBI single, is at first base. That one outside for a ball, 2-0. All you need is a soft ground ball. This is second baseman Tristan Jansen. A pop out and 2 ground outs. Had an RBI in the 4th on one of those ground outs. That one inside, brushes him out of the way, 3-0. So a single, a triple, and a single after the first 2 outs. And it's 8-4 with a runner on first for the Knights. The 3-0 from Chesney, in for a strike. Madison would say go with the percentages on that one. So a 3-1 from Chesney with 2 outs to Jansen. And he's going to issue a walk. So first and second with 2 outs. Coach Johnson's going to call time. And that means, I don't know if he's going to go from Chesney or not. We'll just stay put here. If he does go to a pitching change, we'll step aside and hear from our sponsors. And thanks to all those sponsors. And there will be a pitching change. Let's step aside for 30 seconds. Be right back on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
Curry Seeds in Odebolt is a proud supporter of the OABCIG Falcons. As your local farmer-owned and operated source for DeKalb and Asgrow since 1984, we know the importance of getting the right seed for your operation. DeKalb and Asgrow bring you the best genetics and technology to manage the most important inputs to your operation. Come see John or David today. Go Falcons!
Welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions, folks. You're watching OABCIG Falcon Baseball. Pitching change for the Falcons. Jax DeJean will come in to pitch from shortstop. Chesney will go from the mound to third, and Kohler will go from third to short. So Jax DeJean in to pitch for the Falcons. This will be his 8th appearance of the season. He's got 21 strikeouts in 13 innings. An ERA of 8.20. He's given up some hits and some runs and walked 17, but 21 strikeouts in 13 innings. And the Falcons need just one. They need one out. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Falcons lead 8-4. Runners on first and second for the Knights. DeJean will face right fielder John Bays. First pitch up and away, 1-0 the count. Bays on the night. 2 for 3, a base hit sandwiched in between a strikeout and a pop out to right field. 2-0 the count. DeJean not too accurate in his warm-up pitches, so I'm pretty sure Bays is going to come out and make him throw a strike. 3-0 from DeJean. All you got to do is throw it and let him hit it, let the defense do the work. You need one out to advance to the Substate final. The 3-0. In for a strike. So runners on first and second. Falcons needing one out. The 3-1. In for a strike. Bays didn't think that was a strike. He took off and took a couple steps past home plate. Going to go to first. And so full count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Falcons needing one out. Swung on. Hit foul. Bays stays alive. The runners were on the go. With 2 outs, they're going to be going on contact. The full count pitch. Ground ball back to DeJean. Snags it on a hop over to Hoffman. And the Falcons pick up the win and will advance to Tuesday's Substate final against the winner of Van Meter and Sheridan. Pick up the win in front of the home crowd here in Ida Grove. Pick up the 8-4 win over the Knights of Kuemper Catholic out of Carroll. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. Let's step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with some postgame. I'll tally up some stats, and I'll get them to you after this. Falcons win. Back in 2 minutes.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
bots taking over the world? Yes.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to Ida Grove, folks. Falcons win 8-4. They pick up the big 8-4 win over the Kuemper Knights of Carroll Catholic, and they will advance to Tuesday night's Substate final at a site to be determined against either Van Meter or Sheridan. In fact, as I say that, I'm going to look online right now just to see if that game is final. Let's see here. Substate 7. No, that's not in there yet. Some of them are. There are some finals in there. Ridgeview, unfortunately, lost 11-0 tonight to Underwood. Esterville was up on Spirit Lake by 1 going into the bottom of the 6th. So we'll see what happens there. Some stats for the Falcons tonight. Starting pitcher Bryson Kohler went 3 2/3. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 4. Miles Chesney come in and pitched really good in relief, pitched a total of 3 innings, only gave up 4 hits. 3 of those were in that 7th inning and struck out 2. Jack Stegene came in to get the save, essentially, and got the last out, pitched to 1 batter. Offensively for the Falcons, Isaac Hofling 2 for 3 on the night. Miles Beck 1 for 3. Evan Hoffman 1 for 3 at the plate. Miles Chesney 3 for 4 on the night with 3 singles and an RBI. And then Jack Stegene 2 for 3, a single, a grand slam, and 6 RBIs. That is final tonight, folks. The Falcons pick up the win 8-4. Thanks for watching. This is Neil Cruz bringing you the action on Fuller Digital Solution. Addison Jurgensen on the computer and video. Watch the Falcons Tuesday night. Maybe watch. I'm not going to say for positive it'll be on, but Falcons will play Tuesday at a site to be determined against Van Meter or Sheridan. And that night will be a ride to Carroll, Iowa to Merchants Park on the line to play in the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. So I'm going to sign off for tonight. Go Falcons. Good luck on Tuesday. You're watching Fuller Digital.